Hi everyone, Jessica here from Stitching Girls. Welcome back. Today is the 20th of January 2024. I've had a few difficulties trying to work out where to do this video because New Year's fell in a little bit of a weird spot for my videos, at least anyway. So I thought I'd just hop on today and show you what I've been working on for the last couple of weeks, 2.5 weeks. I think technically it is, because if I don't video now, it's gonna get ahead of me and it's gonna be February before you see anything. So I've worked on quite a few projects and my stitching has definitely slowed down over the last 2 weeks because I was back at work, but that's all right. Okay, so starting off with 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I worked on 9 projects and I've kind of got into a little bit of my planned rhythm for 2024 so far. And as I go through them, I will discuss a few little plans. No, not major plans, but just little plans, I guess. So the first piece I have here is Mini Magic Mirror, which is a Heaven and Earth Designs piece based on the artwork by Anne Stokes. And you should be seeing where you saw it last time. This is stitched on 25 count 1/1, and here is where we're at now. So what I've been working on is that second page and up at the top and just filling in all of those blank spaces. So there's been a lot of different browns and things like that. So next time I work on it, I'm hoping to get a bit further down the page and close to a finish on that page at least. So I'm happy with the progress on that one. That one got 556 stitches. This next one is Dragon Race into the Night, and it is also stitched on 25 count 1/1, and this is a Heaven and Earth Designs piece based on the artwork by Rose Khan. So this is quite a big piece and got 685 stitches on it. So you should have seen where you saw it last time. And here's where we're at now. So in my pictures, I believe there should be a close-up on that section. So you can see here is where I've gotten to. So I was focusing on filling in some of this sky in that page. This will come back out later on as a Sunday focus piece, but not for the moment. So at the moment, the next piece is actually my Sunday focus piece. So the next piece is Wizard Septimus, and this is another Heaven and Earth Designs piece based on the artwork by Jan Patrick Krasny. And this one has had 2,830 stitches on it. So quite a bit. You should be seeing where you saw it last time. And here is where we're at now. So I have got a page finish on this one. You would have seen it last time where I was kind of over here in this cream area, and I've stitched it all the way down now. So I've got 1.5 pages, I think, until I get right away to across the top row of pages, and up until that point, when I get right across and get those top pages finished, this is going to be my Sunday focus piece. So every Sunday I will be working on it until it gets to that top row of pages finished, and then I will be moving on to another piece. And then which will be the Lackadaisy Card Shark, another Heaven and Earth Designs piece, based on the artwork by Tracy Butler, and then after that's got about 2.5 pages as well, and then I'll move on to getting Dragon Race into the Night, which will probably be my Sunday focus for most of the year. The next piece I have is Celtic Autumn. This is a lavender and lace piece, and she got 894 stitches. So here's where she was at now. You should have already seen where she was at previously, but I'm really happy with the progress. Just about to lose the other pieces that are sitting on my lap. Okay, so it's really coming along, and you can see I've got a lot of puck threads at the bottom. It's because I had, when I put this one into Pattern Keeper, because it's a paper pattern, I split it up into a top section and a bottom section. So I've finished the top section on her now, and all of those threads are parked in the first row of the second bottom pattern, I guess you could say. And so I've just got the medallions to do on that side. Well, I think it's one medallion left on the large side, and then I will be fully on that lower half. So that's really exciting. And this is stitched 28 count or over 2 on linen by Chromatic Alchemy. But what is the linen called? That's a very good question. I've written it down somewhere. Aspen. I keep thinking, oh, it's Jolie, but that was what was the Celtic Summer was on. So yeah. So I will probably get autumn finished this year. I'm hoping to anyway. Okay, next piece I have, which is kind of my Saturday focus piece, so we'll get some stitches on it today, is Archer. This is a pain-free crafts piece based on the artwork by Esmira, and this is also stitched 25 count 1/1, and she's looking awesome. So Stitching Addicted is also working on this, and we're both trying to get it finished for the end of the year. It's going to be interesting to see how we get on, because she can get quite competitive, as you may have seen. And I can be quite stubborn and not wanting to let it win. So we'll just see how we get on. Anyway, here's where she is at now. So since the new year, she's had 1933 stitches on her. So what I've done is I've gotten right to the very, very bottom of the entire piece. So that is the first row of pages, essentially. First column of pages, I should say, fully completed. So I'm thinking now that I've got that, I will continue across in the row of pages that I was on, but I just wanted to get right to that bottom bit. So yeah, really happy with how she's looking so far, and really excited to get some more progress. Okay, next I have got Mini Sunflower Cottage. This is another Heaven and Earth Designs piece based on the artwork by Donna Gelsinger, and this is stitched 25 count 1/1, and this one has had 795 stitches on it since New Year's, and here's where we're at now. So you should have already seen a picture of where it was at previously, but here's where we're at now. So I've got some clouds finished and partially finished, so yeah. I'm happy with the progress on this one. It's only little, so yeah. Okay. I think I've got about 3 left to go. The next one I have is Mini Heart of the Storm. This is another Heaven and Earth Designs piece based on the artwork by Lisa Parker. You should be seeing where you saw it last time, but I'm getting some good progress on this one as well. And this one has had 530 stitches. So here's where the owl is at now. And I have been working over on this page here, and it's nearly at the bottom of that page now. I think I've got 1 row of stitches left, or 1 block of stitches left, something like that. And then I'll be moving on to the actual body of the owl, and the other wing will be fun to stitch. Lots of confetti, but it'll be a lot of fun. Hello, Luna. You were sitting there ever so nicely. I guess it was too much to hope that you'd sit there patiently for about 10 minutes. Or 15 minutes. Okay. I'm so sorry about that. Okay. The next piece I have, so I've got 2 pieces left. Caitlin's. Come here. Come here. Is that what you're after? No. You just want your chair back. No. I think she's settled now. Spoke too soon. Hey, didn't I? Okay. The next piece I was working on is Autumn Dragon, and that is another Heaven and Earth Designs piece, and the artwork is based on a piece from Sheena Pike. This was retired for a while, and then it came back out of retirement. So this piece has had 827 stitches on it since the new year. So here's where it is now. You should have already seen where you saw it last time. Main things you'll see is I've finished the first page of stitching. That's all on the second page. So the first page is finished, and I've filled in a few other random little areas around as well. Well, I had a few colours on my needle, but right now I've got quite a few packed threads, as you can see. Maybe that works better. But yeah, this one needs to get a bit more focus on it this year. But I seem to be focusing quite a bit on dragons this year. I guess it is the year of the dragon. So this is also stitched on 25 count 1/1. And if you haven't already realised, I really like 25 count 1/1. Okay, the last piece I have is actually quite a bit of stitching on it. This is the Heaven and Earth Designs stitch on, and this was started January 1st, 2024. And the way it works is we got the first 3 pages released on the one that we chose out of the 10, and then in April, I believe, we get the next 3 pages, and then in October we get whatever's remaining. There might be another one in there. I think there's another breakdown somewhere. Yeah. So on this one, which is stitched on 25 count 1 of 1, I've done 9,219 stitches. So you can see there's still a lot of gaps. So I chose the fox, which was, it's based on a snippet from, I think it's the Fairy Tales piece by Cairo Maraschetti. Totally gonna butcher that name. I'm so sorry. The number of different ways I've heard that one pronounced is, yeah, astronomical. So here we go. You can kind of see I decided to work on this extreme cross country. It wasn't my preference, but I was really concerned because there's another page over here and then a partial page. No. Yeah, I think so. Maybe there's just a partial page. I'm not quite sure. But there's another row of pages and then a row of partial pages at the bottom. And because we've only got these 3 pages, I was really concerned about page lines. So it's not all that clear what I've got that I'm working on here at the moment, because I started with the largest colour, which was 918, and then I went to the least number of stitches on it, and so far I've finished about 40 odd colours on this piece, and it's not far away from all the colours remaining being visible on one screen. So I've kind of started going alternating now from a high number of stitches to a low number of stitches. The low number of stitches, there's still 500 of them. Much better than some of them that had like 5 or 6 stitches. So yeah, I'm really happy with how it's coming along, but I'm just kind of not putting too much focus on this piece, because if I get it finished too quickly ahead of the 1st of April, or at least this first section, I think I'm going to find it really hard to come back and work on it for that next section. Yeah. So the goal for this Haid stitch along is that if you finish 4 whole pages of the piece that you chose out of the 10, you'll get the chart for the other 9 pieces, and if you finish the full chart, then you get all of those 9 other charts for the little segments, and you also get 2 other free charts from Heaven and Earth Designs of your choice. So at this moment in time, I'm kind of aiming just to get the 4 pages done. I've got quite a bit of other stitching to do, but I'm kind of feeling a little drawn to this piece at the moment, so it seems to be getting quite a bit of progress. On the first few days of the new year, I did focus fully on this just to try and get it a bit ahead, and that was mainly because I knew how much confetti there was, and it was going to be a little bit difficult to work on when I've only got smaller stretches of time. So anyway, my stitches so far for this year have come to 18,269. So I'm pretty happy with my stitching so far this year. Coming back to work, there's been a couple of days where it's been no stitching, but that's just the way it is. So I hope you're all enjoying either some lovely winter or summer weather, depending on where you are in the world. And I hope your start to the new year is going well. And happy stitching, everybody. I will be back in a couple of weeks. Alright, bye.